Selamat pagi, siang maupun sore, saudara-saudara kami dari Nusantara Bina Nusantara. Nama saya Matteus Bimo, Saputro Lestyawan dengan rekan-rekan saya, Griffin Koh dan Gusti Agung. Kami di sini akan menjelaskan cara menggunakan virtual machine kali Linux dan VirtualBox. Itu meliputi cara mengunduh kali Linux, cara mengunduh VirtualBox, dan beberapa fitur-fitur utama dari kedua produk tersebut. Semoga bermanfaat dan membantu. Mohon maaf bila ada salah kata. Terima kasih.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matteus Bimo. Show you how to first install Oracle VirtualBox. So first you'll need to go to this website www.virtualbox.org. Then you can just click on download over here. And since I am using Windows, I will be clicking this one. And it'll just immediately start downloading. And once it's finished downloading, you can just click on the installed exe file. And it'll start the installer. Just click yes, next, accept, next. You can put this one's offering the location. You can put it anywhere. I will just go to the default option. Seems like it's missing dependencies, but it will also install it for you. It's user option. And we'll just wait. When it's done, you can finally finish it up. And here is the main view of Oracle VirtualBox Manager. So the preferences, you can change the default machine folder. You can change the language display specifically. For the expert, you can also put some proxy for the connection if you want to test some network options. So that's the interface. And that is all for the installation of Oracle VirtualBox Manager and some of its main features.
Halo, perkenalkan, nama saya Gusti Agung Indrawan, Artitayasa dari grup 21. Jadi, bagian saya terlebih dahulu yaitu eh, bagaimana cara memasang Kali Linux ke dalam VirtualBox. Jadi di sini saya mulai saja. Di sini terdapat tampilan dari VirtualBox ya. Jadi ketika ingin memasang Kali Linux itu harus ada VirtualBox ya yang kita akan gunakan ya. Di sini ada tampilan VirtualBox-nya dan di sini saya akan mencoba untuk memasang Kali Linux-nya ke dalam VirtualBox. Dan di sini sudah saya siapkan salah satu file extension Kali Linux. Dan di sini untuk file extension-nya berupa .iso. Jadi kalau misalnya ingin download Kali Linux, kalau misalnya kalian ingin download bisa ada di Get Kali, itu ada facility untuk mendownload atau mengunduh Kali Linux-nya. Dan ada dua tipikal file extension ketika kalian ingin mendownload Kali Linux ya, ketika ingin dipasangkan ke dalam VirtualBox. Yang pertama .ovf dan yang kedua adalah .iso. Bedanya apa .ovf dengan .iso? Kalau .ovf itu dia cloningan dari komputer. Jadi dia semua aplikasi segala macam itu sudah terinstall otomatis di dalam operating system tersebut. Sedangkan kalau .iso itu aplikasinya masih belum terinstall secara otomatis. Jadi mesti harus di-download secara manual terlebih dahulu aplikasinya di dalam OS tersebut. Nah, jadi di sini kita akan menggunakan filenya extensionnya adalah .iso ketika ingin dipasangkan ke VirtualBox ini. Dan di sini saya akan coba klik mesin, ya kita akan coba pasangkan mesin, lalu new, ya karena kita memasang OS baru di VirtualBox untuk virtualization, new. Nah di sini kita ada nama name folder ISO image, ya. Di sini ada name, di sini saya ketik saja kali Linux gitu ya. Di sini foldernya CVM ya, dari folder C, local disk C, lalu VM. Lalu untuk VM-nya kita pakai ini ya, kali Linux yang sudah kita download. Jadi kalau belum di-download, bisa di-download di Get Kali. Ada di Google, di internet browsing bisa. Gitu ya. Kita pasang. Ini ya, name kali Linux, folder CVM, ya, local disk C VM, lalu di ISO image-nya ada di local disk C user, lalu di nama saya, Gusti Agung Indrawan, lalu ada downloads dan kali Linux 2024. Ya, seperti itu ya, untuk identify-nya. Lalu berikutnya ada hardware. Nah, ini untuk memori ya, base memory dan prosesor. Saya rasa kalau begini cukup lah ya. Kurang lebih untuk base memorinya dan prosesor. Kalau kalian bisa mau atur sendiri, itu bisa juga ya. Tapi kalau di sini saya cukup menggunakan 2048 megabyte ya, sudah cukup ya. Untuk prosesornya cukup satu CPU saja ya. Ini bisa di-set sendiri sesuai dengan kebutuhan Mas. Lalu di sini terdapat virtual hard disk. Di sini saya biasa menggunakan 50 gigabyte supaya bisa untuk di-expand gitu ya. Ya, sebenarnya ini tergantung kebutuhan juga. Kalau misalnya ingin 25 gigabyte tidak masalah. Tapi saya biasa menggunakan 50 gigabyte untuk disknya ya. Untuk size-nya ya, 50 gigabyte. Lalu kita kalau sudah next. Nah, ini untuk summary-nya, kesimpulan. Jadi di sini ada keterangannya sebelum kita pasang kalinya. Itu ada apa aja gitu ya. Ada machine name, tadi kali Linux kita kasih nama. Machine folder letaknya ada di mana. CVM kali Linux ya. Lalu ada ISO-nya yang file extension yang kita download tadi di .iso. Itu ada di di local disk C user Gusti Agung Indrawan download dan seterusnya. Lalu untuk OS tipikal OS-nya karena kali Linux maka dia masuk ke dalam Ubuntu. Dan hardware-nya base memory 2048 MB, prosesornya cukup satu saja, one CPU. Lalu disknya itu saya pakai size-nya 50 gigabyte. Ya. Di sini kalau sudah finish ya, kita finish, kita selesaikan. Lalu nanti tampilan kali Linux di virtualization di sini itu nanti akan terpasang di VirtualBox. Jika sudah nanti tinggal dibuka saja ya. Kita coba buka. Kita tunggu sebentar. Nanti nanti dia akan muncul sendiri tampilan dari kali Linux-nya ya. Seperti itu. Nah, seperti ini nanti. Ya, jadi sudah terpasang di VirtualBox kali Linux-nya. Jadi bisa digunakan gitu ya. Jadi kurang lebih seperti itu. Untuk bagian dari saya nanti bisa dilanjutkan oleh teman saya untuk penjelasan fitur-fitur dan lain sebagainya. Jadi kurang lebih seperti itu. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan bagian saya. Kita nanti dilanjutkan oleh teman saya. Sekian dan terima kasih.
Kembali lagi dengan saya, Matteus Bimo Saputro Lestyawan. Terima kasih Ibu Gusti Agung telah menjelaskan cara membentuk kali di VirtualBox ya. Sekarang saya akan menjelaskan beberapa fitur-fitur utama dari VirtualBox dengan lebih mendetail ya. Pertama kita akan lihat dari tools-nya. Welcome. Seperti biasa kita bisa melihat preferences untuk merubah setting-settingannya, import atau export mesin kita, dan new dan add. Extensions ini seperti tambahan fitur bagi VirtualBox. Jadi misalnya kita ingin bisa membuka webcam device kita melalui virtual machine-nya, itu bisa kita tambahkan. Media untuk menambahkan storage atau media dari device host device kita ke dalam virtual machine-nya. Network untuk mengubah aturan network. Cloud untuk membukanya ke cloud. Activities ini hanya berisi seberapa banyak resource yang dimakan oleh virtual machine kita. Berikutnya kita akan masuk ke dalam beberapa fitur-fitur utama dalam VirtualBox yang berhubung dengan virtual machine itu sendiri. Pertama, ketika kita membuka kali ini akan masuk ke dalam details yang berisi informasi-informasi dari virtual machine yang kita punya. Di kanan akan muncul previewnya seperti ini karena sudah saya buka. Snapshot ini untuk menyimpan state dari virtual machine kita. Untuk detailnya akan saya tunjukkan. Logs ini hanya berisi catatan penggunaan dari virtual machine. Activity ini adalah sama seperti di main di tools activities itu, hanya saja ini lebih spesifik untuk virtual machine tersebut. Seperti yang bisa dilihat di sini, ini file manager hanya untuk menambahkan file atau memindahkan file dari virtual machine ke device kita atau sebaliknya. Sekarang saya akan masuk ke dalam fitur-fitur utama dari VirtualBox yang berinteraksi dengan virtual machine kita. Kita akan masuk ke dalam virtual machine kita dan bisa kita lihat di sini CPU load-nya akan naik, tapi network rate dan disk I/O-nya masih masuk, masih rendah. Tapi mungkin kita bisa buka Firefox dan mungkin buka tab apa dan Wikipedia, akan mulai terlihat bahwa di network sudah mulai naik dan desainnya juga mulai berubah. Kemudian kita akan melihat ke dalam snapshots. Snapshot jadinya ini untuk menyimpan state dari virtual machine kita. Misalnya kita membuat kesalahan, bisa kita soalnya rollback ke dalam state tersebut. Ya, sekarang ini saya bikin teks di sini kayak di situ kita akan take state-nya, kita akan simpan saja default snapshot 2. Harusnya akan mulai taking snapshot di sebelah situ. Coba di sini misalnya kita kasih kita masuk ke desktop, kita akan buat suatu file. Di situ akan muncul, kemudian kita akan matikan. Lalu kita mungkin untuk menunjukkan, kita bisa buka lagi sekarang langsung. Ya oke, karena masih ada hello.txt, sekarang kita coba matikan lagi, tapi kita buka melalui snapshot yang ini. Create snapshotnya di antik, restore. Oke, nah kita restore, kemudian kita start. Iya, akan muncul restoring virtual machine, MySQL developer dan hello.txt udah hilang di sini. Itu saja untuk fitur-fitur utama dari VirtualBox. Sekarang saya akan melanjutkan ke Griffin Koh untuk fitur-fitur dari Kali Linux. Terima kasih.
Hello guys, welcome back to another section of the tutorial where we will start discussing about Kali Linux. This should be the first thing that you see when you open your Kali Linux virtual machine. By default, your username and password should be Kali and Kali. So Kali on the username and it's also the same on the password, and you can simply just log in. So we can see here there are multiple options. On the top left, you can see there are some buttons. As you can see here, it looks very empty. There's only 3 icons over here, which is trash, file system, and home. Let's start from the top left first. As you can see, there you can click here. It shows all the applications that this Kali Linux virtual machine has. As you may know, Kali Linux is a virtual machine mostly used for cybersecurity such as pen testing and such. For example, you can see here information gathering applications. There are apps such as Nmap and Legion and so on. Then you also got vulnerability analysis. You got also databases, password attacks, forensics reporting tools, and social engineering tools. Now, let's move on to the next icon over here. This is if you want to minimize all your open windows. Let's see, you can just press the button and it should minimize everything. Nice. Okay, let me close that again. Now we also have this shortcut to Home Kali over here. When you click on it, you can also go to the desktop directory, documents, and so on. There are shortcuts over here which you may just open a terminal. For example, if you want to open a terminal in the desktop directory, As you can see over here, it says desktop, so we are in the desktop directory. There's also a text editor over here. I will show you another form of text editor later on. This simply works such as a notepad. We can type anything here. Hello world. And you can, as you can see, it's similar to a default notepad over here. It has all the utility. You can also change how you want to see it, the line bars, the color scheme, the fonts, and so on. Let me close that again. Don't say. We also have Mozilla Firefox over here. By default, this should be what you see for the first time when you open the Firefox. You can go here, click on the new tab, and then you can use Firefox like no one here. Let's see, let me type google.com. It showed me Google. And finally, we have the terminal emulator over here, which is terminal, very similar to like the Windows, for example. Let me show you a few comments you can do over here. Let's say if you want to know where you what's your user currently, you can type who am I, for example. As you can see, currently I'm Kali, which is the default user, not a super user. And also, if you want to go to root, which is the super user, which lets you do mostly any of the functions available, you can type a comment over here. I usually type sudo su. The password is similar to the password that you use when you log in. So in this case, it's Kali. As you can see, I typed the password, but it doesn't appear over here. You can simply press enter. And now I am on root user. To exit from root, I can just simply type exit over here and it should lead me back to the usual user. Nice. There are also other features you can do, such as ls, which lists all the files contained. It doesn't really display all. If you wanted to display all, you can type ls-a instead. As you can see, there are a lot of hidden files over here which isn't displayed on the normal ls over here. Then you can also do this instead, ls-la. As you can see, it shows all the permissions of each file over here. As you can see, for example, we can see here in the desktop directory, we can read, write, and execute. Then it can be accessed by Kali. You can see when it was made at May 12, 2022 and as such. And then there's also directories that are only available for root. As you can see here, over here, it says root. Let me clear the screen again. Now, say for example, we wanted to move to the downloads directory. We can simply type cd space download. Now, as you can see here, it says that no such file or directory exists. So you need to be careful and make sure that all, because this is case sensitive, you need to type the D in capital as well. So we can type cd with a capital D instead, downloads. Now, you can see here, such as previously, we can see that we are now in the downloads folder. You can type ls again to see what files I have. As you can see, I done a few CTF challenges recently. There are some files located over here. Also, what if you wanted to remove a file, for example, let's see the hash.txt over here, or instead, let me do the file EPS file instead. So you can simply type rm, which is a function to remove, I mean a command to remove files. If you are unsure what each command is, you can simply add a -h. As you can see here, if you wanted to know more about what a command does, you can see here, for example, the mmap, which is the same mmap as you can find in the application over here. So it's mmap here. You can see how to use the command over here. As you can see, it tells you what to do. Also, all the necessary flags that you need to use. What's a flag is this, basically, the one with the dashes. You can also do man and over here. it will show you a manual over here, which gives a very good description, typically for newer users who aren't familiar with the tools yet. And you can explore. It's very well written, but not all the comments have the manuals. So let me move back over here. Let's clear again. Okay, so back to what I was doing. I wanted to delete something from my file. So let me do ls again. As you can see, let me try to remove this file called file.eps. You can simply type rm followed by the file name, which is file.eps. Okay, it doesn't say that you deleted it, but once we type ls again, let's see. The EPS file is no longer here. Okay, another function, lastly, that I wanted to show is the cat function. What is the cat function? Well, you can simply, for example, I have a hash.txt file over here. I can simply type hash.txt. And turns out it contains a hash file. It's probably from a CTF challenge I did over a few months ago. It basically displays the text over here. Okay, the contents of the file. So what if you wanted to edit this text file, for example? Well, you can either use this text editor or can use another function over here called nano hash followed by the name of the file, which is hash.txt over here. And it will open a text editor over here. Nano is basically a text editor you can use in the terminal prompt, and it's PD functional here. It basically functions the same as default notepad server. Let's say, for example, I want to say we can try to edit over here. Let's say, let me delete some letters. After you finish editing, you can simply press Control X over here. As you can see, it says if I wanted to save, we can simply press yes or Y. Then we can press enter and it should bring us back here. Now that if we use the cat function again, let's say cat hash.txt over here, you can see that it has changed over here. It has less characters. Now, there are a lot of functions in Kali Linux as well. I only showed a brief of what you can do, but there are truly a lot of tools you can use, especially most of them you can download them. Let's say if you wanted to download something, you can simply type something like sudo install apt install followed by the name of the package. For example, I have pickbacks over here. I won't install it. Now, that's all for this tutorial. Forgive me for all the mistakes that happened previously. Thank you for watching.